My name is Dr. Melania Chiponda, and I'm a researcher, I'm a development practitioner, and as well, I am an educator. The work that I do is to honor women's knowledge systems. And by honoring women's knowledge systems, I'm actually saying that my research seeks to shift power from the traditional knowers, and it challenges the power relations within the institutions that were traditionally holding power. So my research actually acknowledges the knowledge that women have as knowledge that is valid, and also it's not extractive. The main stakeholder are the women themselves, because researches are intended to interrogate the challenges that are being faced within a particular sector by a particular group of people. And in this case, we are saying that the main stakeholder are the women themselves who are impacted by a certain challenge or a certain societal problem. And therefore, we also bring in other partners in the form of NGOs who are working with the women. They also form a major stakeholder because they bridge the gap between governments and corporations. And then, of course, governments, they are a very critical stakeholder in the research process. It was a health pandemic, it was an economic pandemic, and as well, it had a very huge impact on the lives of women. The COVID pandemic actually brought to the fore how we are way behind in terms of the realization of women's rights, because what it did, it exposed the structural injustices, and therefore women's rights research is digging into the COVID era, the health impacts this had on the lives of women, and how this can be rectified, assuming that this is not the only pandemic that the future may have. That we become more connected, because our struggles are connected. They are not confined to the borders, and they are not confined by the political borders. So I'm looking forward that we come up with more connections, whether there are issues affecting the global south, that our other organizations, our other partners, sisters are also able to show up in terms of solidarity actions.